What's going on, guys? One love out to everybody. We got UFC Fight Night. Kattar versus Emmett. Kattar versus Emmett. Predictions, guys. Not much breakdown here. We're going to jump to this real quick. Fight starts at 4 p.m. Before I get started, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel. Also check out my Patreon account for all the prop bets, all the face-off predictions. Also, you can donate to the channel to my PayPal account, okay? Let's get this real quick here, guys. Fly through this. First fight here, we got Daukaus versus Roman Dolidze. I'm going to go with Daukaus here. I'm going to say Daukaus by decision, guys. Alright. Next fight here, we got Phil Hayes versus Darren Wynn. I'm going to go with Phil Hayes here. But again, kind of tricky one. Both guys are wrestlers. Darren Wynn may be the better wrestler here, but the reach advantage, height, you could play a factor. But I like Hayes by decision. Alright. Next fight we got Cody Stamann versus Eddie Wineman. I'm gonna go with Stamann here. I'm gonna say Stamann by decision. We got Gloria de Paula versus Maria Oliveira. I'm gonna go with Paula here. I'm gonna say Paula by decision, guys. Next fighter we got Danny Chavez versus Ricardo Ramos. I'm gonna go with Ramos. I'm gonna say Ramos by submission in the second round, guys. We got Jeremiah Wells versus Court McGee. Kind of tricky one here. I mean, Wells has a power there, but McGee, you know, is a veteran, experienced guy. I don't feel Wells is experienced as McGee. And McGee been looking pretty good, you know, in his, you know, prior fights. You know, I believe he's in a 3-fight winning streak. And the guy's a veteran, so should be able to win this fight. I'm going to go with McGee here. I'm going to say McGee by decision. Jasmine DEC versus Natália Silva. Kind of back and forth in here. Silva making her debut here, but her ground game is pretty legit. She will look for the submissions. What I see from Jasmine, though, she will push for the wrestling and take you down, but her arms, man. And she got the reach and height, but her arms are just in armbar position to get armbarred. And Silva is known for popping off armbars. It's a tough one here. I was kind of going for Jasmine here, but I kind of switched it. I went for Silva. I'm going to say Silva by submission. First round, guys. Next fighter, we got Adrian Yanez versus Tony Kelly. I'm kind of high on Yanez here. I'm going to say Yanez by decision, guys. Alright. We got Julian Marquez versus Gregory Rodriguez. It's going to be a good fight. Both guys heavy-handed. Gregory has a submission game on the ground, but Marquez' ground defense been looking good. And Marcus packed up power. I'm gonna go with Marcus here by TKO, guys, in the second round. And this is gonna be at the. It's gonna be in Austin. It's gonna be over there, in Austin. No, Fight Night, Austin. Yeah, Texas. All right, so this next fight here, guys. We're gonna have Damir Ismagulov versus Garam Kutalazi. I'm liking Damir. I'm pretty high on Damir here. He's pretty well-rounded, very legit fighter, man. Very high on him. I'm not saying that Garam can win, you know, but you know, I mean, he put off a win over a guy that he was supposed to lose to, which I felt like Gamrot won that fight, but. You know, it is what it is. Like I said, if fight goes to decision, it can go either way, so be careful with that. But I'm liking Damir, though. I'm going to say Damir by decision, guys. We got Joaquin Buckley versus Albert Duras. This is a back and forth one. I mean, Buckley could win. Got puncher's chance here, and Albert been knocked out, I believe, 3 times. But I feel Albert just is more of a skill fighter. I feel like he's more well-rounded. I mean, Buckley, you know, has ground game, too, and gets submissions, but I believe Albert can take down Buckley, and just the endurance. I feel Albert is a better fighter. I'm going to go with Albert here by decision, but still it's puncher's chance by Buckley. Next fighter, we got Tim Means versus Kevin Holland. This is a tough one here, man. I mean, back and forth. I feel Holland can win this fight, and he should be able to win the fight, but you know, Holland's a good fighter, but just lately, you know, he's kind of up and down. You can't really trust the performance. You know, he may go in here and win, and he may go in here and just lose by decision. And Tim Means is a guy that, you know, he will upset you. You know, it's I believe a 3-fight winning streak, and he will upset the fight. You know, he will find a way to win. And he's an experienced, veteran guy. And Kevin Holland, you know, he's up and down a lot and will drop the ball. I'm going to go with Means here. I'm going to say Means by decision, but I'm not confident because Kevin Holland could come in the fight and get a knockout. and finish Means. But then if he doesn't get the knockout, then you can see Team Means getting takedowns, probably controlling him with strikes. And it just depends. It just depends, man. It's hard because Holland would come in here and he just don't know. He come in here and then look good, and he can come in here and then just getting hit by shots, getting taken down, and then Means win by split. Be careful with that one. Next fight, we got Donald Cerrone versus Joe Lozon. So this fight was going to happen, I believe, 2 fights cards back. And I keep my original play. I'm going with Lozon. I'm going to say Lozon by first round KO TKO. Next fight here, Kevin Kattar, the main fight, versus Josh Emmett. I'm liking Kattar here. I'm going to say Kattar by decision, guys. Alright. Quick look at the odds here. See what we're working with. Also my face-off predictions, which I'm going to leave on my Patreon. I may make changes after I watch the face-off picks. Alright. We got Ramon here. Ricardo DEC is pretty high. I disagree with that, man. I'm liking Kattar DEC, but remember, Kattar DEC can get taken down and controlled on the ground. And Ramon has a very strong wrestling base, man. So I'm not confident in this play. I'll be very careful, man, because Ramon could upset. If he can control Kyle and then get takedowns, and Kyle unable to stop it, even though Kyle beat the black belt, but if he can't get the submission, then So be careful with this one, man. So yeah, Darren Wynn, Phil Hayes. Phil Hayes is too high too. Darren Wynn isn't a bad wrestler if he's able to push the pace, and avoid the power from Phil Hayes, then he could win. So be careful with this one too, man. Both of these guys are too high in odds. Cody Stamann and Eddie Weinman. I can see why Cody is kind of high. Eddie's kind of, on the way out. So I don't disagree with this one, but still be careful. Paulia and Maria. I wouldn't put Paulia so high. What's up with these odds, dude? The Maria chick look like more Muay Thai striking, but she still pack power. And from Paula performance, she's up and down. I wouldn't have her so high. Be careful with this one too, guys. Ramos and Chavez. Man, Ramos is kind of high too. Chavez is a decent striker, can get taken down. But man, I don't know. The odds are higher in this card. I'm liking Ramos, man, but be careful, man. I think it's too high on odds. McGee and Wells, okay, even fight. I agree with that, because Wells could come here and win, and McGee could win. McGee being the veteran. So I don't disagree with the odds in here. It's an even fight. Natália Silva and Jasmine. Damn. Jasmine is high. I like Natália Silva. You got Jasmine high as hell. I disagree with that one, man. This fight should be an even fight. So I disagree, guys. Be careful with this one. I'm liking Natália Silva by submission. Adrian Yanez versus Tony Kelly. Adrian Yanez 285. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'm kind of high on Yanez, but Tony Kelly, he's a good fighter too. So still be careful. But Yanez should win. Gregory Rodriguez and Marquez. Damn, they got Rodriguez as favorite. I disagree with that. I'm liking Marquez for the win. Marquez is underdog, but it is what it is. As I said, man, usually underdogs are the ones that are usually hitting, but you just play at your own risk. But I'm liking Marquez for the win. Damir and Garam. We got Damir, okay, 180. I'm liking Damir. So Albert and Joaquim. Albert is 200 and something. It's kind of too high because the punch is chance from Buckley. It's just one shot, man, and Albert been knocked out. I'm liking Albert, but it takes one punch, man. It's a risky fight. Kevin Holland at 300 and something. Nah, man. I'm liking Means, so be careful with this one, guys. This is what I tell you. The odds are all messed up because Holland. Yeah, he's supposed to can win, but it depends on what Holland comes in and fight. If he's not able to, man, if he's not able to finish Means or keep the fight in the range he wants it to, Means could get a split, man. Even pushing for takedowns and controlling him and all these things. So Holland being 300 is just crazy. I'm going for Means here. If there's anything, the fight should be an even fight, but I disagree with Holland being 300 because he's not consistent. He will drop the ball. And Means is a veteran. Means is a veteran, so he knows how to win fights, man. Even if he needs to pepper and a hold, pepper and a hold, throw a knee, throw an elbow here, and then go for a full takedown. He knows how to win the fight. You know, Kevin Holland may swing wild at times, and then that costs him and then burn out his gas tank. Careful with that one, man. I disagree with that one. Donald Cerrone versus Lozon. They got Donald Cerrone as favorite. I mean, it should be an even fight to be, to be honest with you. But I'm going for Lozon though. But again, anything is possible. Kattar and Josh Emmett. Kattar 245. Emmett. I mean, this should be a closer fight because Josh Emmett is not a bad fighter. So it should be a closer fight. It's 5 rounds. I mean, but what I see from Kattar and Emmett, I feel Kattar is a little bit more. Kattar a little more active. Emmett could slow down at times, but it's still a close fight. But yeah, so that's about it there, guys. That's my breakdown prediction there. You guys subscribe to this channel, keep on kicking. I will leave my plays down below, and also check out my Patreon for the face-off predictions. Alright, one love out to everybody, and os.